what went wrong in the first 2 periods?
It's too long a list.
Blackwood gets pulled, but there was a lot of high-end chances. How much do you put on him, and how much is on what was happening in front of him?
He's 1 of 20. That's all I can say. 1 of 20 guys. It wasn't good enough.
Agree. Can you attribute anything to the defensive pairings and just trying to get the counter?
No. There's no listen, there's no excuse. I think if we're making excuses for that performance, it's gonna be a short run.
Ouch. The Avalanche lose 8-6 to Vancouver, and there were 3 games yesterday. The Avs hosting the Canucks, the Nuggets in Utah, and the Rockies at the Blue Jays. The best win and moment yesterday was the Rockies. Blue Jays are a tough team. The Rockies are on the road. They haven't won a road series since last August. One road series. They won all last year. And they win 2-1 in extra innings. A come from behind win, too, because they were down 1-0. And Kevin Gossman of Grandview High School pitched wonderfully, as did Kyle Freeland. But the Rockies showed more heart, grit, and effort than both the Nuggets and the Avs. That is, who would have thought we'd be talking like that? But we'll get to the Nuggets and a little bit more to the Rockies, plus the world's worst April Fool's Day joke on a fan. Wait till you see this one. But the Avalanche, let's start there. It was terrible. The Vancouver's the worst team in hockey. They have 50 points. You came out flat, and then, 1-0. Oh, it's 1-1. Okay. McKinnon getting his 50th goal of the year, and you felt like, all right, they're going to be, 2-1. Oh, 3-1. Okay, 3-2. All right, like this is silly, but we're fine. Oh, 4-2, 5-2, 6-2. Let's pull Blackwood. And Blackwood was terrible. I mean, defensively, they were terrible too, but Blackwood was really bad. Really bad. And if the playoffs had to start tomorrow, it'd be insane not to start Scott Wedgwood. Absolutely insane. Were the Avalanche guilty of looking past Vancouver? Yes. They looked past Pittsburgh and got killed by Pittsburgh before Dallas, and it looks like this is a rinse and repeat moment. Big game with Dallas on Saturday, but the Avs have a game in hand to Dallas. They have an 8-point lead over Dallas. They're going to win the Central. They're going to be first place in the Western Conference. They're going to do all these things. I have no doubts about it, but still, absolutely positively no excuse for that performance yesterday. And Jared Bednar rightfully was upset. And talking about the goalie situation.
We're like 18 or 19 days away from game 1. Are you concerned with not knowing which goalie you're going to be using?
No.
Yet?
No.
Right.
Not exactly sure what that means, but Bedsy was upset, period, as he should be. His entire post-game press conference was less than 3 minutes long.
No, the result wasn't what you intended, but in the third period, we saw a sustained effort to claw back into the game. How encouraged were you with the fight from this team in the third?
Yeah, I like the way we played in the third. But the reality of it is if you want to win in this league, you have to play that way for 60 minutes. And we weren't even close. Wasn't a great first, and got worse in the second. And then, yeah, like if you want to hand out like badges for like good effort and stuff like that, like I think we're beyond that. Like this time of year, like effort for 20 minutes and doing the right things for 20 minutes isn't good enough.
Thanks to our friends from Gorilla Sports for that. It was rough. Afterwards, Scott Wedgwood, who did come in, and unfortunately, the Avs really did battle back. They were down 6-2. So they did come all the way back and tie it at 6-6. And as soon as they tie it at 6, a very unlucky play where the puck goes off Jack Drury's skate, and it's an own goal past Wedgwood, and then they get an empty netter, and it was just like, wow. And Wedgwood more or less says, yeah, looking past teams is dangerous.
Ours, that's just how it goes. I mean, you could go into a lot of things, right? You maybe play a little loose after popping a few, and you look at standings, who you're playing, just play the team, and then you're going to another team that sits behind them, right? Maybe take them a little lightly, but I don't think any of that comes into this room. You know, when we talk about the same start, want to go the same way, and sometimes it's just hockey. You know, no one's 82-0 for a reason, and you find a way to get some points. And I'm proud of the guys we fought back, got it really close, and probably deserved some extra time there, but just the way it goes.
You guys came.
It was bad. And you know what's bad too? Those stupid Quebec Nordiques uniforms. Done with those. They don't even look cool anymore. And you're not winning with them anyway. I mean, forget it. We're done. I got the record here with those stupid uniforms. Yeah. The Avs through 7 games of wearing the Nordique sweaters. 2-5-0. 2-5-0 wearing the Nordique sweaters. We're done with that shit. We're brought to you by Journey Spice. Journey Spice is wonderful. We're never done with them. You can use this QR code. It'll take you to Amazon.com where you can save 10% if you just use the code Altitude26. I love Journey Spice. They're the absolute best. For more on Journey Spice, come on, man, let's roll it.
There's a world of flavor out there, and to find it, you have to take the journey. Journey Spice Company handcrafts the most premium spice and seasoning blends that have no sugar, no salt, are certified USDA organic, non-GMO, vegan-friendly, and always planet-friendly. You are going to love serving amazingly delicious creations while knowing you helped reduce single-use plastics. Make sure to search for Journey Spice Company on Amazon today.
Thank you to Journey Spice. You're the best. Let's move on to the Nuggets, where they won 130-117. No real movement, though, in the standings, and they have the Spurs on Saturday at Ball Arena. That's going to be an awesome game. The Spurs are unreal. They're 10-0 in their last 10, but it goes deeper than that. You know, they let me catch up here and see what it is. But it's incredible what the Spurs have been doing. So yeah, 10-0 in their last 10, but I got to go back and look at their win streak because it's even boop, 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 boop. Look at this. Holy cow with the Spurs. Goodness gracious. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then they do have a loss in there. But before that loss, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they are 15-1 in their last 16 games. And if you go a little bit deeper than that, lost 15-2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Holy cow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh gosh darn it. I'm getting all screwed up here. 1, 2. Oh my God, it's so many. Holy cow. Let me just count this all up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10-1. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 2, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, and 2. They are 26-2 in their last 28 games. Holy shnikes. And they're 2 games behind the Thunder, and they're battling. The last 2 games the Nuggets have of the season are against the Spurs at home, or the Thunder at home, and then the Spurs on the road. I doubt that last game will mean anything for either team. The Thunder game may, and now the Nuggets are just home with one last road game where who knows if they'll even take anybody to San Antonio for that last game. But 4 games at home. You're done with your harsh road trips. We'll see where you settle in. They won 130-117. But it was kind of an unsatisfying game against the Jazz, who again are terrible. The Nuggets led big in the first quarter, and then, it annoyingly got to a 4-point game in the fourth. You needed energy from Valanciunas, from Bruce Brown. Jokic he had a triple-double. He did, but he took 2 shots in the first half. Jamal Murray was good. Here's David Adelman talking about the game.
How would you describe your team's ability to just find a way to win?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't perfect by any means. The turnovers is what killed us tonight as far as keeping how they stayed in the game. But we had really good performances from other people, not the usual. I thought Christian was great. Jonas was great. Bruce's energy defensively. And then Jamal's, the three-point shooting was insane. It's the NBA. You just have to win the games. And I know we tied the franchise record, I believe, for most road wins. It says a lot about this team, and I also think it sums up what the season's been. That's such a wild number for all the injuries we've had, but somehow we've won these games on the road. Not this one, but just the whole season. I'm just trying to find a way to stay ahead a little bit. So, just enough. Made a couple runs there in the fourth quarter to kind of finish it out. So proud of the guys.
Why do you feel like this team has had the ability they've had to win on the road?
There's a veteran group in there, obviously. I think they understand the routine, how to travel correctly. And I think there's an emotional advantage to not getting too high and too low, in these games. Because on the road, it's, the crowd gets into it. That can impact, your team. Our team seems to be okay with that. They take a deep breath in timeouts, calm themselves down. So it says a lot about the group. So that's a cool record to have, honestly. Just with the season that we've had, just really proud of the group.
They should be proud. They tie a club record for the most road wins. How about that, man? That's pretty damn cool. Jamal Murray was on fire. Katie caught up with him. He didn't even realize he had 10 threes.
All right, 10 made threes for you tonight. This is your 23rd game of 30 or more points. You had 10. Ties a season high. How would you sum up what you've personally been able to put on the floor consistently this season?
Just playing aggressive, playing my game, and ball's finding me, and I'm just playing free. That's the biggest thing. This whole year, I've just been playing free. And my teammates trust me, and I'm able to back them up. So,
yeah, Jamal Murray clearly will be an all-pro. What team of an all-pro he'll be, we shall see. But he's had one hell of a year, man. Meanwhile, you have Peyton Watson, who went down with a hamstring injury. Aaron Gordon did play. He didn't really look like himself. You needed guys off the bench. You needed the energy from Bruce Brown.
David said after the game that he felt like your play really changed the game in that quarter alone. Can you feel, you said you wanted to bring some energy, but can you feel when your team needs a little bit of a boost?
Yeah, I think that's my job. Come off the bench, be an energy spark, and just do my job.
You mentioned Jamal, 10 made threes tonight. How would you describe his three-point shooting and just overall performance this season?
I think Jamal's been great all year. He's an all-NBA player. He's one of the best players in the world, and he's proven that.
Nikola Jokic officially will average a triple-double this season, once again with the numbers he put up tonight. Just how difficult is that to do?
Yeah, that's super hard to do, especially when the whole game plan is geared to stop you. And he's also the best player in the world, and he makes the right play every single time, no matter what the circumstances. It could be for the game, it could be for anything, and he's going to make the right play if you're open. That's just kudos to him.
It really is remarkable when you look at what Joker has done from last year to this year. Points just down a pinch, rebounds right around the same, assists a little bit more. To have back-to-back seasons averaging a triple-double is crazy. 5 games to go, but he's already cinched it. Doesn't matter what he does from now on. And, he won't win the MVP. Even Michael Malone, his ex-coach, thinks SGA should win over Jokic. Okay. All right. Finally, we'll hear from our guy, Jonas Valanciunas, who did participate in the game. Let me get out of here. Sorry about that. Okay. Technical difficulties. What do you know? I am going to refresh 1 second. Be right back. Thank you for hanging in there with me through that little blip. I apologize. Happens. Doing this all on my own. Yeah, Jonas Valanciunas yesterday did participate, and Katie asked, what's the key?
What are you trying to accomplish when you go into the game?
I'm trying to win. That's the goal. I mean, we see in the big picture. Big picture is winning. So every game, game by game, you go there and impact the game. So that's all. Not like CB.
By the way, there was a sick moment when Jamal Murray threw an alley-oop to Christian Brown. The pass went off the backboard on purpose to go to CB. That was sick. That was a sick play. The Nuggets are a game and a half behind the Lakers. The Lakers have a game in hand. Do they have 2 games in hand? Hold on. Let me do some quick math here. 77, 76. No, they have 1 game in hand. So the Lakers have a game in hand. And don't forget, the Lakers have the tiebreaker over the Nuggets. The Nuggets now have a game and a half lead over the Rockets and a 2-game lead over Minnesota. So with just 5 games to go, I mean, we'll see. I mean, your best bet right now is to get third place over the Lakers. I'm sure that's how they'll play it out. They're not going to lose on purpose, and they're likely not going to be in the 6th seed. I think they'll probably end up in that 4th seed. And from there, you're going to take on, well, today you take on Houston, which would be great. And then it would be Oklahoma City, theoretically, if Oklahoma City could get past, who would it even be? The Clippers? The Trailblazers? The whatever. I mean, they're not going to have much of a problem in that. So, yeah, that's where you stand there with your Nuggets. Not bad. It was just a slog getting through things. That's all. Meanwhile, the team that, had the most exciting win yesterday was actually the Rockies, which is crazy. They won 2-1. They've never won a road series against the defending American League champs, and now they have. They're 2-4 on the season. They were 1-5 last year at this time, and that includes a walk-off homer with 2 outs in the 9th inning over Miami that they should have at least picked up a game there. It's a really good start for the Rockies. It's a really good. They outscored the Blue Jays 17-11 in their series up there. They're in the plus in terms of plus minus and run differential, which is great. There's good news here with the Rockies. The record's not incredible, obviously, at 2-4, but they've got a tough schedule, and to win tough games like that on the road, it's pretty damn cool. The goal still is to lose less than 100 games. Let's not keep it twisted. We understand what the situation is, but they have the same record as the Giants and the Padres as we start the season, and 1 game behind the Diamondbacks. Of course, the Dodgers are 4-2. But it is interesting to see at 2-4. So the Giants are 2-4, and so are the Padres. The Giants are -11 in run differential, and the Padres are -7. The Rockies are +3. Diamondbacks, who are 3-3, they're -2. Rockies are +3. Good signs there, man. Some good signs by the Rockies. We'll be down at opening day at the Chop House. If you want to come by and say hi, we'd love to see you. And opening day is going to be a little bit chilly, a little windy. 55 is the high, but it's opening day, and opening day downtown. Hopefully you're not too scared to go downtown. I know for some snowflakes, it's terrifying going downtown. But overall, though, you're in pretty good hands downtown on opening day. So we'll see you down there. We look forward to it. There you go with the Rockies. Okay, way to go. They got the day off today. April Fool's Day was yesterday, and you tell me if this was mean or not. The Wizards have won 17 games. They pull a fan from the stands. They put a blindfold on him. Rocky was actually there. It was like all the mascots were there. So Rocky taking a side hustle to Washington to pull the okey doke on a fan. Is this cool or is this cruel?
This is the one, though. Jackson, it's all on you. This might be history if you get this done. For $10,000. Oh, my.
Yes, sir.
crazy. The contestants going crazy. The crowd is going crazy. Jackson, oh my gosh. You didn't see it. We all saw it. You want to see it? All right, take a look at the screen for the replay.
This
That
poor
was
guy.
Crazy.
Thinks he wins 10 grand.
You go up with it right here, and you see how
He misses
just
it by a
doesn't-
mile.
It doesn't actually go in.
Bruh.
Bruh. There's Rocky. April Fools.
Bro,
Bro. Bruh.
I'm not
I
gonna
mean,
lie, sir.
He's laughing, I
really,
guess.
I really
Rocky.
hate April Fool's Day.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. We're gonna hook you up with an autographed jersey, some courtside
Oh.
seats for next season. Can you make some noise for him? He was a good sport.
Good sport.
Anything
What
can
the hell is he
happen on
supposed to do?
mascot night.
Yeah, anything can happen. All right, there you go. Later today, myself and Chad Brown at 6 o'clock with Altitude Football, noon to 3 with Tyler and Scott Hastings. Make sure you like and subscribe for the best content in Denver sports right here at Altitude. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, some rah-rah crap. That stuff doesn't go a long way in a 48-minute game.